Welcome to Cities Skylines, Mass Transit and the City of Rock Valley. In the last part, well, we did a few strange things. Kind of continued to expand the city. We've now passed a population of 60 odd thousand. And we created this area here called Garland Heights. It's a purely residential area, you can see here, with a little bit of offices mixed in. And we kind of put a monorail link in through the center there and a rail link. And the first thing I want to do in this part is I kind of show you the education. University's getting a little bit low, so I'm thinking that maybe we want to just add in, just kind of put a short bit of road in like that to put a university in. And then what we can do is just connect this up, kind of go freestyle like that. Create a kind of, I know it's a bit close to the railway, but just kind of put a link like that out. And of course it's slightly outside the range of the water, but that won't be a problem. And maybe we can give it a bit more. The problem with curved roads is that you can have a problem with this type of scenario. And what that should happen is we've got the railway station here, so any students who want to come and study will come this way. I've also put some bus lanes in here because at the end of the last part I was putting this in, and this is the metro bus interchange, and it works really well, guys. Actually, I mean, it's not carrying that many passengers, but then for a low density residential area it's not, but it does work very well, actually, I must admit. The only thing I will say, guys, is that when you're putting in, it seems to insist on going out one side and coming in the other side. So you can't, if you wanted this bus route to go back that way, it's very reluctant to let you do this, to let you do things like that. So there's a word of warning there, guys. If you're creating bus lanes, you really need a through type approach on it, but it does work and I do like it. And might even encourage me to put in even more bus routes in the future. And on this part, I want to start work on a tourist area. We're going to kind of buy a new square, and I'm kind of thinking down this area, but I think all I want to do is start up in this corner, and then maybe when we get the next level up, we open Megalopolis, we can maybe buy the tile below it. So I think we're going to buy this tile. We've got loads of cash anyway, so because what I want to do is kind of create a tourist area up here with an airport and things. But again, the similar vein of what I've been doing down here is I don't want it to be connected up to the main network, which is going to make life a little bit tricky, because obviously a tourist area is based on commercial, which means things are going to have to be delivered to it. And what I'm kind of thinking, guys, is that the game's running a bit slow. We've got plenty of residential, so what I'm going to do is zone in some extra residential here. We're going to probably keep the kind of gridded theme going here, and I think maybe you can come down as far as there and just come through like that, and you can just come in blocks like that. Get rid of that. Probably just zone in that corner there. Yeah, plenty of water. Just check the water. I normally do this just before I start the recording, but I've forgotten today. What I'm kind of thinking, guys, is I want to get rid of these roads. Or do I? Will that road sustain it? Well, let's get this stuff in then, guys. what I'm thinking is to get a kind of let's see here. Let's go freestyle. Think about kind of creating tourist area here, like following the edge of the lake round, and I think maybe we can put in a ferry connection across here, just a simple one actually. Maybe we're connect a ferry across to here. I suspect that I've broken the power lines to the water supply, so we may have to run the ferry into there. Actually no, I don't like that. I think what we're going to do is put the ferry down here. Yeah, we've broken the power lines, so get that in there. We will run the ferry down to there and just take this out here. Sure why that won't. Oh, might be a little bit of a bug there, guys. I think we connect the ferry to here and back. I think we'll just that can just come out like that. And obviously I want going to need to make a rail connection through here, so I think maybe we will come up the utilitarian road out like this, and I think what we will do is let's go with it. Keep it simple to start with, guys, and I think you can have a similar fare like that. I know some of you may say, well, this is what I'm going to do now. It's been a bit stupid, why don't I just put a road connection in? But I just want to experiment with the forms of traffic, so, and managing. So what we're going to have is a connection through like that, and come like that, and I think we can just drop a park there. That should do the connection through to there. Yeah, right, great. And we might as well just run a power cable here to there, and that should, and I suppose we might as well put the water in while I'm looking at it. I think the water can come across like that as well, and you can just run round, connect up to there, and of course what we're going to do is zone in put this whole area in. Actually, no, let's divide it. I think what we will do is we'll have but the square there, and we will have this area here, and you can kind of curve around like that. And what we're going to have is you're going to be leisure, you're going to be tourist. And obviously we're going to have to put also get a separate another power feed in from this side. That And well, actually, what we could do is put a if I put that in like that, and then we can have a monorail bus hub, monorail station with road. Okay, let's put that in. And what we can do now is there a monorail? Yep. I think what we'll do is we'll run the monorail up like that. That's far enough, and then we're okay. Let's just obviously it's easier to we'll run that monorail round like that. And we'll just keep. I think we'll run this round as far as there. And what I would like is for an airport. Put an airport up about there. Okay, let's. We got the monorail running through like that. Wonder if that will work. Now let's put a straight two-way road up here, like this, and then we'll get the airport down like that. And I think what we can do then is run the monorail in like that. This is a monorail bus hub. What's this? Ah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Okay. We have a monorail like road connection there, and that can just come out. And I think what we can do is that won't connect. Okay. Will that do? If I connect that in like that, and then when we run a monorail out like that. Okay. Oh, no. What I'm looking for. That's okay, let's right, so we've got the monorail that comes around like that will connect to there, that will run behind this area here. Yeah, I like that. And what we can do is upgrade that little bit of road there, and maybe we could get a few. There's a natural corner there, so let's connect that through there. That can connect through like that. That can connect like that. some small connections through. I mean, I could have put this next to her, but I think this will be just as good, like that. And then we can infill this with minor roads. Okay, guys. Yeah. And what we'll do is just drop some water across here. You're gonna have to come in a little bit like that, and just kind of. Oops, you're gonna have to double back like that. Okay, we're gonna need a police station. Let's put a big one in. That's a fire station, and I think we can have a bigger police station, maybe just about there. Not convinced about that. Little bit of road there. Okay, let's get some. Well, I'll start with low density. Around like this. Around this corner here. Got a ferry connection. It will come up like that. And maybe we will just shoot a minor road. Something like that. Through the center. That connects that up. And we got no trash. Okay, we need some trash in. Trash management in. I think maybe we can just drop the. Wow, now we're a long way away from the residents over here. So I get some. Get an incinerator up here. Yeah, that's right on the water line. Okay, let's start filling in other services here now. Let's get the place alive. Okay, guys, let's just one there. You can connect over there, and I think to start with, we can just connect across like the back of there. For some reason the airport still doesn't have water. Okay, we should have water now. Let's have a quick check of water. Yep, you're okay. And we've got a little bit of demand for offices, so let's. What we've actually got, or industrial. I think maybe we will put a little bit of watch of offices next to the airport. Just check the zoning. Yeah, I think maybe we need to push this out a little bit further. That's probably a little bit too big. Bring you back a little bit like that. You can now see the trucks coming in to deliver the goods to our little commercial area down here. It's growing up, and let's get some more. So we need more, a bit more residential. Get the city growing. So just gonna whack out another row of these guys, high density. Just double down. And it's gonna up like that. Of course, these would be the people who will be working in our new commercial area over here. Just check that. No, I didn't think you would have any water. And just come back in like... I just overlap that a little bit there, guys. And of course some of these people will want to walk. So what we will do is just put a path like that, connecting up that two parts there. And actually what we could do, that's an idea, guys. This is an idea. Okay, let's do it. We've got that there. And we've got this area here. Okay. Road out. Right. That. Metro station. Oh, not metro, monorail. And again, we're going to go freestyle. I'm not going to build anything here anyway, so. And I think you guys can just run in back like that. And of course, got a monorail, but I have to put a route in. Okay, guys, now's the time to put the route in. Forgotten all about this. So busy messing about doing other things, and I think that will work really well. And I'll just make that like that. And here's some power. I think what we can do is just sneak in a nice big park here. That will offset the effects of the monorail. Oh, one thing, guys, I'd forgotten all about this. Oh, and this isn't connected to the roads. Okay, ha. Major fail there, guys. So I think we better maybe we went like that. And maybe we can splodge a few offices along here as well. That will connect the ferry to the metro here. I think that will work, guys. And then that will allow people to get across here quicker. Got a nice little metro system growing. We will grow this slowly over time. I will infill all the roads here. And that's, oh, that reminds me, guys, something I was going to do over here occurred to me. At the old university, we've got nearly over 1,000 students in here already, and something which I very rarely ever use, and that is taxis, because their benefit seems to be relatively limited. But I'm going to put a taxi in here. Now, of course, this is a closed system, so I can only put taxi ranks around here. And what I was thinking maybe is we can have a taxi rank there. Maybe we can put another one over. So we got that there. You don't need to put too many taxi ranks down. I've seen people put loads and loads of them down, because what will actually happen is the taxis will park on here, and then they can actually get summoned. So anyone gets impatient for the bus stop here can actually then go and get that taxi. Okay, guys, we got this little area that this is building up very, very nicely. Got the airport now coming in. Okay, got everyone coming out here. Look at this. Look, wow. Maybe I should have had the metro up here. Here's a lesson, guys. They're all coming out here. So how many people are coming here? 200 people. Wow. And it's obviously the metro is very popular in both directions. Going to plaza with picnic tables. Oh. So they're going all the way to Ortown. Wow. Okay, let's just follow them for a little while, guys. Got a bit of a water problem there. So they're on the monorail. They've just got off the monorail. Now they're all streaming down here. So where are you going to? Actually, curiosity, guys. Just cancel that. Doesn't show any pedestrians. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can see all the pedestrians streaming down here. I mean, that's the effect of the monorail. And I think they're probably all trying to get into. Let's have a quick look, guys. The metro. That's no metro link. Okay, what we can do is be a little bit cheesy. I put that there, and what we can do is got this line here. Could do is quite literally put a connection there, and I think we can just run from there to there, and what that will do is that might stop all of them jumping in cars, because what they will do is come off of here, jump straight into the metro, and then I'm gonna come here. Got a bit of a dead zone there. Okay, that's probably why that was complaining about not having any water. Yeah, there's a. And I don't want to encourage all the people here to kind of come into here. Wow. Oh, there's a few of them going down the metro station now. This is busy. Busy. Yeah, 443 people on this metro line. Wow, that's good. That's what I was aiming for, guys. I think what we can do is, oops, no, it's all that. We can come across like that. That connect through there. That's good. And I think what we'll have is a little bit of high density in this area. A bit of high density and then a bit of low density. Because who wants a really high hotel right next to the airport? Make it scary. So, and I think maybe we will get maybe a small parking on this corner. I'll drive the area up a little bit. Scale is just put a park in there. Be another one there. Okay, so a quick check of education. It's getting a bit low. Any other low spots? Wow. Oh, that's a warning sign. That means that water's getting low. Very, very low. So, okay. I think what we will do is water supply in over here. That's a little bit isolated. I think we can drop that in. Just get power supply into there. We've obviously got power problems as well. Okay, let's. I think maybe we will just extend this out. And we'll put I got loads of cash, so I've got a couple of solar power stations in. Water treatment is not brilliant, so what we will do is another water treatment plant in, if it'll let me. Yep, it's good. This guy's got a bit of a garbage issue, so we better drop that in. You can see here that the fact that a lot of the things that will be imported here will go by train, although there should be some deliveries. No? Okay. I was expecting a bit more delivery for commercial there, but that's okay. But what's up with this? Needs to be connected to ferry lines. I thought that was connected to ferry lines. Let's just have a quick check, guys. It's connected. Ah, I know why. That's just because this is not connected. Okay. But what we actually need to do is come up here, and we need to put that in there, and we need to get that in there. Yep, I forgot completely about that, guys. And let's put that in just like that. That should then make this happy, yes. And of course we've got people dying over here because we don't have a crematorium, so we better tuck that in. And of course we'll get I think we'll just have a nice big hospital here as well. Yeah, a bit of a fail there, guys. Not putting a... I think maybe we double down and put one over here. How's the power? Yeah, it's a little bit fragmented. Okay, let's connect through here. That actually, let's kind of, so I won't be putting any crossroads here. Maybe we got a connection there, so I think what we can do is just fill this area in like this, and I think maybe we can go along the coast road like this. I mean, this is a leisure area, so that should suck that up a little bit, and I think maybe we can connect this up with some offices, put some offices in there, and of course we've got some distinct buildings. Let's see what we got. This is Nano Center. No, that's all technology. Sea and skyscraper. Okay, let's. When it says sea and skyscraper, got some tower block office, pretty tall buildings here. So let's put that in. Yeah, I think that will fit. Looks cool. Make sure your vehicles can reach it, so it's not connected. Anything else we can get in here, guys? Cathedral of Plenitude, modern art museum. Okay, let's give these people a reason to visit. I haven't used any of these buildings just yet, so there's put that there, right next to the metro station, and maybe we will Get something else down here. What else can we have? Theatre of Wonders. I really like this. This is this came with the disasters. This guy's got a sparkly park. So this area is growing up really, really nicely now. And of course, this area's maybe we can push this out a little bit more, but a bit more. Let's come out. Maybe another zone, and maybe you can just come. Actually, see if this will work. No. Okay. You can come through like that. And I think you can just double back like that. We don't need to be absolutely totally precise on this, guys. I mean, don't need to be really obsessive. I think maybe we will put a little road through there. Again, just that, we're good for water. Maybe just a little bit of a smidge there to cover that corner. Our tourist area is growing. It's looking a bit. This and anything else we can add for tourism. We could put a beach football parks in. Got a riding stables. Drop that in. Check the power. Yep, that's connected across. So we got our kind of nightlife leisure area here. See, space bowling. The Club de la Creme. Actually, I'm sure there was a casino. What we got here? High interest tower. Service offices. Science centre. And we've got an observatory. Grand library. Business park. Got here. Grand mall. Okay. Wow, that's big. That's big. It's probably a little bit. Okay, let's put that there. I think what we may do is expand the. Probably do it off camera, guys. Nah, let's do it now. Sorry, I'm going on too far. Going on too much again, guys. I know I do it every time, but I just really like. I think sometimes you just get into a situation where I think maybe that can just drop in like that, and maybe you can just. I think yeah, let's do a series of like scallops like that, and maybe. Come off like that, come in like that. Yeah, I like that. Bit weird, bit unconventional, and I think get rid of this power line. Don't need it anymore. We've got a connection through to there, and again, got a little bit of demand. Maybe we'll just keep padding out these off. We'll keep this as an office area here, I think. So I think maybe we will just come out this way, like that, and maybe a little bit along the front here, and this is doing well. It's working well. We got our area here, and actually maybe we will just drop a couple of a road across like that. Maybe like that, and got a kind of a connection here, so we'll just connect across the front of the. This is a museum, isn't it? Museum of Modern Arts. Okay. How are we doing? Population's coming up really nicely. Okay, just have another look across the city, see how things are growing. This is our original area here. See what this is doing. This is doing really well. I don't really want to push it too hard. We got a little bit of. We could get some more residential in over here, I think, guys. Maybe we'll come out, make it a bit boring. Come through like that. Just drop a whole lodge of residential here. So power that's actually connected through, so we don't actually need these anymore. Go out. Oh, I've broken that connection. Okay, better make sure that stays connected. And just extra zone over here to make sure all the holes are filled in. Oops, no water. 60. That can go across like that. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. We are getting very close to Megalopolis, and we'll unlock the monuments, and we'll get a new tile. I think what I will do is when we get the new tile is, oops, we've got no power here. Okay. Our ferry terminal is connected up. I think what I will do. See, this is still complaining. I think it's complaining because, oh no, it's gone off because that had no power. Okay, I think that's working now. So let's just have a quick check. Yeah, I think because the had no power, we had no ferries running. Okay. Now we got a few people. Yeah, look at that. Everyone wants to work here. And the old metro system is running really well. I think metros do work in a commercial type area like this where the noise isn't quite. I mean, look, you can see how bad the noise is, but this is a commercial, this is a hustle bustle tourist area with people coming and going. Yeah, they don't mind the noise. Wow, look at that. Oops. Nope. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, 859 people on there. That's 720 on the metro. Look at this. And this is a good indicator that you've got mass transit and public transport really working. If you've got people like this coming in and out, jumping on the systems here, and look at that, then you know that you've cracked it, guys. I mean, that's here. Let's have a look. We're getting 719 passengers here. Okay. And you can see it's pulling in people all round. I really like that. And consider that's only got a short little hook line, but that's hooking into there. You can see how busy this station is. Yeah, 1,435 people. Now that's what you call a metro system. And I think this goes to demonstrate how, for a very dense area, how kind of effective. Actually, let's have a quick look, guys. Just I've got to see this, guys. Metro system. There's metro, yes. It's not metro. This is metro line, yeah, 600 and that's that one. Just come down. This is the one here. So if we can have a look at this one. See the numbers and see where people are moving backwards and forwards, but at the same time the metros themselves aren't completely overloaded. So this kind of short little loop round here is, and this goes to show, guys, that if you run these short little metro loops like this, they really carry a lot of passengers. And let's just go check the one. This is the. It's not picking up quite so many people. Mind you, it looks like the week's just run over. So, and there we are, guys. We've now reached Megalopolis, and I've unlocked an achievement. I don't know if you can actually see that. Okay. Discover. Yep, 922 people rattling round on my system. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. What I will do is develop this a little bit off camera, just to see, and then what we will do is start working on maybe unlocking some of this stuff. Eden project. I think we got to construct a business park. I mean, this is the thing about the unique buildings. Hadron Collider. Yeah, education. The one that's the best one in here is the fusion power plant. If you can construct that, then you don't have any more power problems. That produces so much power. You can see here that produces 16,000 megawatts. When you think at the moment this city is only drawing less than 1,000 megawatts, and this is already 75,000. So that kind of gives you guys the idea of how much power. Getting a little bit of trash problems, so I spotted that. So I think what I will do is I'll get another garbage truck in here, just in case. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. So the next part we will probably buy, actually we can do it now, I will buy this tile. One that actually gives me a camera angle. But I think what we can do then is like expand the area here, the leisure area here, maybe out here we will build a kind of small village of people who will service and live in this area here. And so maybe we'll have like a kind of small chalet district out here, and we'll expand this out this way. But and of course this area can grow out a little bit more as well. And of course we've now got access to this lake, so we can probably move some water demand over here. But that's all going to be for the next part, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll try and answer them. I won't claim to be the definitive expert on Cities Skylines, because there's always something new to learn and to pick up, you know, from what other people do, because everybody has their own unique take on the best way to build a city. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.